Welcome back to day 4, which is the carb update or the fun day, because we spent the last 3 days on keto, depleting water and getting worse and worse feeling cut sodium yesterday. So today is going to be more exciting. You might be wondering, why do you have water if you're cutting water, trying to dry out all that, and going to be eating carbs today? Well, we're going to have all this yummy stuff, most of it today, but we're going to be starting out the day with 180 grams of plain chicken. So not even any broccoli now, going backwards before we move forwards. But the reason is you don't want to just go completely without water since yesterday, so we're going to drink some in the morning, keep the carbs low till about halfway through the day, then start adding them in drier and drier carbs as we go. And I just weighed in and I was 5.2 pounds, I think, if I remember it right, below my first weigh-in the initial morning. Which is right on track with what I had last year. I lost right about 5 pounds over those days, and I'm having half a gallon of water here. So I guess that means that the creatine right here, harder than last time, affiliated if you want to get it, link in the description. Didn't hurt anything. I was wondering if it'd make me hold any extra water, but that wasn't the case because the results were the same, so no big deal. But the idea for today is to dehydrate and then fill the muscles up. So we're having the water now and then gonna be cutting it off. Have to drink it all within about an hour and a half of now. It's 8 o'clock that I'm eating this, and I'm gonna have everything I'm eating, all the calories and all that, with times in the description for you to check out. So if you're trying to follow something similar. But I woke up at like 4 a.m. to pee for the second time, and then couldn't fall back asleep. Ended up getting up around 5, doing some stuff, and then went for an hour walk. And I think, looking pretty lean now. Idea is to fill up the muscles, so we'll see how this goes. I'll give you some tips along the way. I'm looking forward to today, but at the same time, I'm not gonna go crazy. Like, my plan is to eat most of the stuff I have here in the amounts that I have below, but if I start feeling stuff, I'm not gonna push myself because, for one, it's kind of counterproductive, but two, I don't like being stuffed. Like, feeling hungry is rough, but stuffed is worse, because when you're hungry, at least you know you can eat some and then you're good. But if you're stuffed, you just have to wait until you start feeling better. So we'll see how it goes. We're gonna keep the sodium low still for the first half of the day, the first quarter of the day, I guess, and we'll be adding in more and more salty stuff after that. So gonna get started on this, and I'll update you on when something yummy actually starts being consumed. Not very appetizing.
Ow! That banana. How am I ahead of you?
5th place, you kidding me? That's it for water. It's 9:30, and we're gonna have a little bit more probably in like 12 hours, so stuff's gonna get dry. So now we're in the car eating on the go. It's nothing special. We've got 2 cups of rice here, 50 grams of chicken, and half a can of sodium-free peas, because we're pushing on the sodium off a little bit longer before we get into the more fun stuff. So gonna down this and look forward to the things that actually taste quite good. Yummy. Kids are dropped off. Got the next snack here. Some Pop Tarts. Always good when they're toasted. But I'm starting to add some sodium now. It's gonna wait a little longer, but when you start cramping up, that's a good sign that you need some. And I was holding the baby, and my forearm just felt like it was about to knot up really hard. So shaking my hand, and Jill's like, "What's wrong with you?" We're on our way to a lunch date where Jill's gonna eat lunch and I'm gonna watch and not eat what they have there. So, see in a bit. Everyone's got this yummy food, and I've got cereal because I'm in a weird bodybuilder diet. They said, hey, he's not getting anything because he's got a special diet, and she walks by him eating cereal while they're... Gotta make sure we've got food. We got Golden Grams and Reese's Puffs. Trying to go through all of this cereal by the end of the day. Lots of dried out carbs. And it seems like this would be fun, and it somewhat is. It tastes better, but just not being able to drink water makes it a lot less fun. But I ate half of it. There's the other half. We'll get it done.
These things are for age 6. You can't take them up at 46. Well, who says? He's made your life a misery.
He's made my life. He's made all our lives.
So,
Shaving my legs. Well, I'm trimming them. I don't like shaving my legs. I got this on 1/16, but once you get up here, it really makes the quad stand out. You've been eating these. I'm not eating all of them, sharing them with the kids, but these have quite a bit of carbs in them. A lot easier to eat because the gooey stuff inside, so it's kind of like liquid, I guess. Did you like Downton? We saw Downton Abbey. Let me know in the comments if you watched Downton Abbey, the show, or the new movies. It was okay. Gonna be doing this to the legs. Oh, I got this arm. See the difference? The pits. I'm gonna get a haircut because it's getting quite puffy and long. I've been cutting my own hair for like 15 years, so if you're interested in learning how to get a sweet haircut you don't have to pay for all the time, let me know in the comments. And I'll do a haircut tutorial video for my specific style. It's pretty easy. It's only like 20 minutes it takes me to do. But I will show you how fresh it looks when we get to the restaurant. Finally get to have a little drink. Oh my goodness. My mouth has been so dry. So we have a Mountain Dew Zero Sugar Spark, which tastes pretty good, as well as I've got a Diet or a Sprite Zero in here to keep it nice and cold. And you might be thinking, I thought we were supposed to be getting dehydrated. Yeah, to a certain point. When I did this last year, it was based on what Greg Doucette, what I learned from him in his peak week videos, and towards the end of the day, he has two, the baby, he has two Coke Zeros or some kind of diet soda, so I wanted these two. And it'll be pretty good. I'm still like almost the same weight I was this morning. I've been eating a lot, but I guess it's been going right through me. But we're on our way to dinner now. Where are we going?
Chick-fil-A!
We're going to Chick-fil-A. I'm gonna get some real food. We're gonna be getting a large fry, which has a lot of carbs, and then I'm also gonna be getting a small grilled nuggets just to get a little bit more protein in and actually have some flavor and some chicken. So heading there now. And once again, everything I'm eating, I'm gonna update it with calorie amounts, carbs, all that stuff at the end of the day, so check that out. Hey guys, is it good?
I am.
Moving on to the Sprite. Almost done here. And the grilled nuggets are way better with the barbecue sauce than the plain chicken from this morning. And this Yeti thing for soda is pretty cool. It keeps it really cold. I'll have a link for that too if you're interested. Really thirsty. We'll see you back at home. Get the final weigh-in for the day after all this extra food. So drunk down like half a pound at the end. It's weird. So that's about like 3 pounds more than this morning, which is kind of weird because I usually eat more than that on a regular day. Well, I guess I drink a lot more too, but I had 3 of these Twix and a couple Butterfingers earlier to end off the day. And today was a lot harder than I thought. I only ate about 4,500 calories compared to last year when I did this. It was 6,600. So I had a lot less today, but my goal was to hit about 800 carbs, and I got like 770. So I hit that, and I didn't want to feel terrible. But I think this would be a lot easier if you were actually competing for competition. You've been dieting for like 3-4 months, and you're actually really hungry. Then you get to this day, and you're like, yeah, I get to finally eat again. But for me, this is just to see what a difference it makes from my normal everyday physique to what we'll see tomorrow. So the last thing I have to do today is shave. I just cleaned my razor and fluid flew out. But I'm gonna shave, so I'll be clean shaven. I'm gonna do this early in the morning, and I have to shave my ears now. It's weird. Like ever since after I turned 30, I started growing hair on now some of my ears, but it is what it is. So we're gonna get this done and then tune in for the next and last episode to see what the difference is.